So as you felt into that joyful, almost innocent, and I feel very tempted to say youthful movement of the previous chapter, youthful, of course, not in a sense that's in any way tied to your biological age. It's just that it feels ageless and agelessly youthful, this moving forward. You already probably got a notion of, yeah, that feels refreshing and enlivening, and yes, that would be something I would miss, or that is something I miss when it's not there, or maybe you have felt that is something that I've been missing, and sorely missing for a while. Just of the darkest memory of way back when my life used to feel that way, or at least used to frequently feel that way, of course, never 24/7. But as we look into this chapter now, called Course Correcting, we are actually discovering on a no less lively aspect of fourth depth. Because with all the joy we have in moving forward, we are, when all is well, never disconnected from the of experiencing the path which also lies behind us. It's constantly, as we are moving, there's constantly a path being left in our wake, right? The wake, that which is left behind and sends its waves out, that is as much a part of us and our fourth depth as the joyous path forward. We experience what things feel like, and we notice, this is something I want to repeat. This is something I'd want to avoid in the future. This is something I'd like to go deeper with and know more about. This is something I'd like to take to subtler levels. So the that fourth depth always contains is intimately connected to the forward direction of fourth depth. It informs, it gives depth and quality and refinement to the kind of forward movement I have and I seek, right? So the integration of the past, course correction, of course, can only ever be done from here on. And we shouldn't say can only ever be done in the future, because you never correct anything in the future. You can't change the past, the future's not yet here, it hasn't arisen yet, so course corrections happen in the now, and the part of me that either does them begrudgingly or joyfully is indeed my fourth depth. So fourth depth is my container for experience that I've lived. It is not a place that holds my past or ties me to my past. It is the knowing in the now that includes information stored from the past. So course correcting means being deeply enough in touch with something that I can feel and sense and savor, that, again, the joyful voyager inside uses this to choose the most appropriate way forward. Course correcting has to do with tending to the wounds that may be there. Course correcting has to do with soothing them. My fourth depth is in that sense the balm to anything that still leaves traces in my body, in my mind, in my thinking. Oh, if only we understood how much our thinking and thought patterns are part of our general organic as in organism, makeup, setup. Our thinking is on tracks until Mercury comes and frees it from the tracks. Mercury, the planet that symbolizes fourth depth, the pathfinder of the gods, the initiator, the guide for souls that seek,